let's start with this. This video is not breaking news. It is not breaking news. This is an opinion piece, simply an entertaining video, but we do have some news before we get into that. And the news is, if you're not aware, there's an update in the Vic Mignogna litigation. You can get that information on the community tab post right here on this channel. If you don't know how to get to the community tab post, if you're on desktop, should be near the top where you got like videos, playlists, community. If you're on mobile, you might have to swipe around there a little bit, but it should be there. It's a pretty quick update. All the information's on the community tab for you, like I said, so check it out if you haven't yet. The other thing is, I'm doing a live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is not going to be too much after this video comes out. So if you're watching this video, chances are the stream's over, but if you're one of the first people viewing it, chances are the stream hasn't started yet. So hopefully I'll see you there. That'll be awesome, because there's a lot to talk about. That video I made yesterday, that video talking about some of the stuff Marky was saying, oh boy, apparently she has responded, and absolutely, I'm wiped off the planet. She has completely obliterated me. Very embarrassing, and I'll be going live at 4 p.m. to do some damage control, because oh my gosh, it's she really got me, guys. But anyways, let's talk about this video now. Thank you for your patience. Why do I even want to talk about this? Well, we have a very weird tweet from the fanatical side of the RWBY Shipping Community, and that's the reason I really want to talk about this. So the opinion piece I have here talks about a little more than I'm going to talk about in this video. It recaps some of the stuff that's happened in the RWBY Shipping Community recently. Really quick TLDR if you're not aware. The first thing, there's like 2 major incidents that occurred in the last week in the RWBY Shipping Community. Now, let me start with this actually. I like to make a clear distinction between shippers and fanatical shippers. And you don't have to agree with me. I mean, you never do. We can all speak our mind here. And, some people think shipping is all bad. I disagree with that, but you're welcome to your opinion. I think some shippers are totally cool and fine. It's the ones that get way too obsessive and fanatical over it that make things just weird and bizarre, very strange. And that's probably putting it a bit lightly. And this fanatical side of the shipping community, specifically in RWBY, twice this last week, as I said, has had crazy stuff occur. The first thing was with fan art. Someone had fan art commissioned, and the fanatical side went insane over this fan art, started attacking the artist and the person who commissioned it, which was for their birthday, by the way. Really funny stuff. I think it was maybe partially to bait these fanatics, and it worked if so. The second thing was the newest chapter of RWBY. Spoiler alert, by the way. If you haven't seen it yet, you want spoilers, skip like 5 seconds. Clover gets RIP'd, and they're going crazy over that because they wanted to ship Clover with Crow, even though nothing in the show ever made that look like it would be a canon ship. Now they're freaking out about that. What I'm getting at is this. With these 2 crazy incidents that have already occurred this week in the RWBY Shipping Community, and by this week I mean the last 7 days, I really didn't think that these fanatics would continue doing crazy things. I really thought they might start to become a bit more reasonable and, take a step back and be like, wow, we probably don't want to do this sort of thing. We look terrible, and we're dragging the whole community down with us. Apparently not. Looks like they're doubling down. This tweet right here has been getting a lot of traction with the fanatics, and here's what it says. This is so bizarre, and part of the reason why I want to talk about this too is because it's just such a bizarre thing to write. I think you guys will get some laughs out of this, hopefully, some good entertainment. And then, as I mentioned, the reasons I already outlined, the fact that this is kind of a follow-up with the last 2 incidents, and they're basically doubling down. So the tweet reads, I'm going to give a small tip to the antis. Don't mess with a shipper. You might think we're an easy target because we only care about shipping, but we're like the smartest people in the RWBY fandom. We're very observant, know the characters, and can hold our own against everyone. What? What? Guys, I've read this thing so many times already, and I still get a laugh out of it. This is such a bizarre thing to write. Like, especially the second part, right? We're like the smartest people in the RWBY fandom. What? One more time. I'm going to give a small tip to the antis. Don't mess with a shipper. You might think we're an easy target because we only care about shipping, but we're like the smartest people in the RWBY fandom. We're very observant, know the characters, and can hold our own against everyone. Yeah, I don't think the rest of the fandom is going to appreciate you saying that you're like the smartest people in the RWBY fandom. Oh my gosh. And this is just so out there. I almost don't even know what to say. Like, if this person was here in real life and they said this to me, I'd probably just walk away. I would just be like, all right, what the heck? So, I mean, That's not the reality. The reality of the situation is I know some people. I have some friends, you guys, that might also find this entertaining. So it's not just me and this person, and I'm going to walk away from. No, I'm like, at this point, if you guys get a laugh out of this too, wonderful, because this is honestly a bizarre thing. It's so bizarre. I don't even really know what to all comment on about it. Especially the last thing too, can hold our own against everyone. What is that even implying? Like, dude, and don't mess with the shipper. No one's messing with you. These people are so clueless. The reason you're being talked about right now is because you're messing with everyone else. The reason the fanatical side of the RWBY shipping community is being talked about right now is because they are messing with other people. Oh, Chloe and Crow did not go very well. Let's attack Rooster Teeth. Let's attack RWBY. I might sit here criticizing Rooster Teeth for the business decisions that they do, but I will never, ever condone the sort of thing that the Fanatics have been doing to them, literally sending threats, saying things that I can't even repeat here. If you haven't seen this stuff, man, check out NeanNet. That's all I can say. Check out the last few articles we have about the RWBY community. I mean, I've covered some of it here on YouTube, but like I just said, the stuff that they're putting out there is so extreme, I can't even fully cover it here on this platform. I got to use my own. Because I will get in trouble repeating the kind of stuff that they've said. Oh my gosh, the stuff they said is crazy. So this person is so clueless, and all the fanatics that are liking this tweet, they're so clueless. Guys, no one is going after you. Your disgusting actions are being criticized because they are beyond unreasonable. But, you know, the self-awareness is completely gone. And I mentioned in the article of this person, this person has come after me many times in the past. Over the last year, they have come after me again and again and again and again, and I've never covered any of that. Never any of it. Because really, it's not that relevant. I might have even not covered this last tweet if we didn't already have those two extreme examples within the last few days of the RWBY shipping community, the fanatical side, doing weird stuff. But this is basically a follow-up. Hopefully, this is the last segment I'll be doing on the fanatical side of the shipping community for a while, because hopefully they start to become more self-aware. But you want another example of what this person has done in the past? Let me give you an example here. So this person has actually tried to run a smear campaign against me, saying that I stole a content creator's thumbnail or something. That content creator never contacted me. Her name's Hammer Time. I have no issue with her. There's no issue there. She's never contacted me about this. There's no issue. But these fanatics, the same one we were just talking about, and another one, and a few others, tried to run this smear campaign against me, like trying to say that I stole a thumbnail and like all this kind of nonsense, man. They failed, as these smear campaigns always do. It always fails. They always end up making themselves look like liars. And, you know, then we end up getting more support because people are like, wow, that's really gross what people will throw your direction, you know? It's ridiculous. So he literally calls me a thief. But the funniest thing is this, and let me just make this very clear. I'm not trying to get pity points or anything out of this. It's literally funny because I get to talk about Neo. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I love Neo. She is one of my favorite waifus. And that's the only reason why I'm bringing the second part of the video in. The first part was that first tweet. The second part's this other side segment. And only because we get to talk about Neo now. So this person, in a part of their smear campaign, also wrote this tweet. Let me scroll up a little bit so you can see it better. Let's do a rundown, shall we? He tells so many lies that can easily be fact-checked. He attacks people in videos just for disagreeing with him. He makes S-ual comments towards Neo. And now he's stealing a better YouTuber's video thumbnail. Wait, he makes adult-themed comments towards Neo. Are you really using that to go to, like, criticize me? What? Yeah, Neo is extremely hot. She is very adorable. She is the best girl in RWBY. I will gladly say even more, but I don't want the video to get restricted. So if you want to hear me talk more about Neo, join one of my live streams sometime and at me and say, Hero Hey, what do you think about Neo? Or Hero Hey, talk about Neo. But yes, I do have a lot of great things to say about Neo. I mean, just look at her. Just look at Neo there, man. If you're audio only, you're missing out. We're looking at amazing fan art of Neopolitan, the best girl in RWBY, and one of the best waifus ever. Oh, she's great. The art is by Ace Fish, by the way. Shout out to Ace Fish. Wonderful art you have there. Okay, I don't think I read the final part of the tweet. I don't remember. I was talking so much about Neo. And dude, I can't even stop staring at her now. Look at this. Look at this girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the final part of the tweet. Hero Hey is a piece of garbage, a sleazeball, a liar with an E, and now a thief. You know, as I say, anytime I cover these fanatics, they're always so mad that they make a bunch of typos in their spelling. Why is that so, like, recurring? That is actually a thing with them. At first, I was kind of kidding around. But after, like, the 20th time of noticing this, yeah, apparently they have a problem with that. He says, if he doesn't address this, or excuse me, he says, and if he doesn't address this, remove the thumbnail or take down the video. It will just show how pathetic he really is. Well, you wanted me to address all this, so there you go. There you go. You're lying about me. You should be more careful what you post online. I don't really care about your lies because they don't really matter, and that's why I've never responded to them before. But now it's just funny combining that with the stuff that you put out there about, you know, the smartest people in the fandom or whatever. I don't even know, man. Just so much nonsense. It's hilarious. But the one thing I take grievance with, how dare you imply that there's something wrong with me complimenting Neo? She is worthy of all the praise. How dare you? How dare you? Never speak down to my waifu ever again. You got the wrong one here, boy. Final thing. Yeah, the video is still up there. The thumbnail is still there, by the way. So stay mad. I'm going to start wrapping this video up now, but you know what? That Neo statement is so rude, so offensive. I might make a separate video just about that Neo thing, like next week, because I have to defend my waifu. And also, generally people don't watch towards the entire end of the video. So I think people would get a great laugh out of that too. But if you managed to stick around until the end of this one, congratulations. Thank you for sticking around, and hopefully you got an extra bit of entertainment from that Neo thing, man. What the heck? What the heck? Anyways, I got shout outs for the last video. Gem, Istra Blackwolf, KJ Collins, Amethyst Tsukiyama, Sharon Young, Striker Red, Spin Master Rokta, and Joshua B. Thank you very much. Hopefully I see you guys at the live stream. If not, hopefully I catch you in the next one, or at least in the comment section of a video or something like that. I'll see you next time.